to the hemisphere. It's a strong Real Madrid team tonight. Keylor Navas is in goal. Marcelo isn't risked from the start, so Theo Hernandez will be on the left side of a strong defence. Ramos alongside Nacho. An experiment in midfield. Llorente starts on his fourth La Liga game of the season as an anchorman alongside Casemiro. And we do have the full force of the BBC, Benzema, Bale and Cristiano. I'm sure at some point this evening we're going to see Marcelo. He's missed the last 3 games, and it's vital they give him a tryout before throwing. Well, Getafe have mixed things up there without their regular goalkeeper, Guaita, who was the subject of a number of inquiries from Premier League clubs. Emiliano Martinez, who's on loan from Arsenal, is behind an experienced back four. Keep an eye out for Getafe, who's been one of the eye-catching defenders this season. And they also have the old-timer Sergio Mora in midfield. He's 38 years of age. The likes of Molina and Shabisaki, the Japanese. Oh, the baby of the team. He's easy for the goalkeeper, Emiliano.
They've all accepted that, and to his credit, the players have to accept it. They've got a good squad of players.
Was told to carry on by the referee there, and then his fun was spoilt by the assistant on the far side.
His initial run here, Rob, you can see he's already looking for it, but there was a slight foul on Casemiro, and he was a split second late in releasing the ball. He was well offside.
No doubt that he was offside. The referee was maybe.
And Jenny somehow gets away with it.
Taken quickly. This is Isco. Strike by Bale. A couple of miss kicks in there. Casemiro backed up by Benzema. Isco comes in, fighting with Ramos to get there, and Gareth Bale sweeps it home. Doing his chances of playing in the Champions League, breaking into this team. Paragon.
8 league goals, Rob. I'll tell you, he's having a really good run, coming up with important goals at the right time. Not really tested the goalkeeper that much. Emiliano has not really had to make too many saves, but the first clear-cut opportunity falls to Gareth Bale, and he sweeps it home. It's a comfortable finish, and their pressure has told. Casemiro does well. Good ball in from Benzema. There's a challenge at the far post. The ball drops kindly. Well, it's Sergio Ramos who's jumping for the ball with Isco. It lands just comfortably for Gareth Bale, and he sticks it in the back of the net. Have a look. Loads of space, and he hammers it in.
The second home game in a row that Gareth Bale has got his name on the score sheet. A little channel for him to play it in there, and the keeper's hand's not strong enough.
And he's starting to show the level of fitness he's got now. He's got a lot of games under his belt.
Isco. Nacho. Ramos. To Theo. Theo flies it in. Oh, and it bounces off Ronaldo rather than Ronaldo applying his body to the ball.
Well, decent ball in from young Theo Hernandez on his left-hand side, Rob. He whips it in with a lot of pace. And it's hard for defenders to deal with that. And it comes off the defender, Gene. Ricochets off Gene towards his own goal. Goalkeeper in the right place at the right time, and easy for Emiliano.
This could be a rehearsal for Llorente. There's Ronaldo, tries to feed it in to Benzema, but the handling of Emiliano is safe. Sports television in Spain. And a cold evening back in the UK, but the beast of the East has visited here as well. This is brilliant. Benzema. Excellent run from Benzema into Bale. Bale, I think that was a step over. Carvajal, that was definitely a shot, which was watched all the way by the keeper Martinez.
Easily the best passage of play from Real Madrid, Rob. The pass and the movement was excellent. And this shot is not far off the target. I don't think the keeper gets a touch to it, but it's close.
Is they won 15 in the last 16 games between the two clubs. Benzema.
Oh, he's in.
This guy's pass. Ronaldo trying to find the space. Not only finding the space, but Cristiano Ronaldo finds the goal. Another milestone goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. His 300th in La Liga.
Fantastic goal, Rob. Watch the pass, and he's onside. I was looking to see his run and see, because they're trying to step up all the time, Getafe, and the ball from Karim Benzema was absolutely top drawer. and Cristiano show great composure. Well, goals and more goals. Cristiano's 15th league goal. Have a look as he's coming forward. The right back plays him on side. He's the one that's appealing for it, Damian Suarez, but he's the one that plays him on. And good composure. Inside on his left foot, through Damian Suarez's legs. A little bit of good fortune on that as well, Rob. I didn't notice that in the finish, but that's what happens. Through Damian Suarez's legs in the bottom corner of the net, 2-0. And I think that'll put the game to bed for Real Madrid.
It's the 300th celebration of a goal. The game between these two teams stretching back to August 2012, 8 in a row. It was close earlier in the season. Real Madrid only won by 2-1. This is Remy. Players slipping and sliding. And Remy just testing the alertness of Keylor Navas.
Well, certainly a much more positive start in the second half from Getafe. They know they need a goal. Loic Remy does very well to get a shot off on target. Straight away. Well, Laxaday's single start in the second half.
Remy to Portillo. More attacking in the 50 seconds in the second half than we saw in the whole first half from Getafe. They
first 45 minutes they've had 2 shots on target in about 50 seconds. Pushing on now.
Nacho. Oh, he's caught again by Loic Remy. Well, that's one of a number of collisions between the two. Now, on this occasion, Remy is terribly apologetic. The reason being, his name is already in the book.
He's going to get sent off, Rob.
Off he goes. Referee thought about it long and hard. I think he's taking advice from his assistant, and Remy just couldn't help himself.
It's crazy.
Well, it has been a battle between the two of them. Nacho caught him. He was cautioned in the first half. Remy was the first one to get a yellow card, and he's lasted less than 2 minutes of the second half.
I thought the first yellow card was a little bit harsh, so Rob. It's his left hand. Why does he throw his arm across his face? That's more of a yellow card.
You were defensive of him in the first half, Jerry.
Yeah, but I don't think he needs to do that, Rob. He doesn't need to put his arm up and catch him on the face. That's more of a yellow card for me than the first yellow card. The first one looked accidental.
He just hugs him, doesn't he? It's a foolish foul for the dismissal of Loic Remy. Bale to Benzema, to Bale, to Benzema. And they're trying to make it. Precise pass. Oh, Isco pulls out of the challenge. Chance here for Taffy, makes something of it, and then a very, very untidy challenge. And the referee has given life to this game.
Well, he's got clear. Molina.
It was Molina, the 35-year-old, that stole the ball when Nacho dived in. Nacho's having a miserable evening, and it's a big call for the referee as well. Remember, Nacho was booked in the first half.
Well, they're saying that. That's what they're saying to him. He's got to go off.
Well, they're asking. He was involved in a couple of set-twos with Loic Remy.
Oh, he doesn't. He wins the ball, Rob, though. Have a look. Right foot comes round. He wins the ball. He doesn't foul him. It's a great tackle. It's not a penalty kick. He's gone down. The referee has got that wrong for me. They kicked it.
Taken brilliantly by Portillo. All of a sudden, this game has life. And once more, Real Madrid failing to keep a clean sheet. They're going to have one shutout in 12 La Liga matches.
And it's sloppy. I talked to you earlier, said about them going to sleep, and now it's a case that in question that they've went to sleep, and Nacho's committed himself, thought he could win the ball, doesn't win the ball. The experienced Jorge Molina gets away from him, then he gets back in and redeems himself, I think, by making what is a good challenge to nick the ball away from Jorge Molina. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out. The ball goes in the back of the net from the penalty kick, straight forward. And they're back in the game, and Real Madrid have got to work that bit harder for me.
Well, it wasn't a formality, you know, because they've had 6 penalties this season, throw-ins and corners during the quarter.
Theory, it sounds good, as long as it works according to the theory.
It's Carvajal. Bale's cross. Bale can't get there. Ronaldo stopped by a brilliant save by Martinez.
Top drawer. Wonderful save, Rob. Great reflexes from...
So far, Bale and Ronaldo on the score sheet. Just Benzema to complete the collection.
Great save. This is a great save. Have a look at this. Goalkeeper does really well. Good reflexes. Ronaldo gets the touch. Goalkeeper, both hands, pushes it.
Gareth decided to join this attack. Ramos puts it into Isco. Isco. Benzema! Brave save from Martinez.
Maybe the wrong choice to take a touch. It was on for a straightforward strike at goal from Karim Benzema after a lovely play from Isco. That one think here, you can see takes it on his chest, holds it up, sees the run of Isco. Or sorry, of Benzema. I think he should have finished it. Hindsight's a wonderful thing though, isn't it? Heavy first touch and allows the goalkeeper to pinch his pocket. 9 up.
Isco. Taken well by Ramos. Marcelo. Ronaldo! Flies through the air with the greatest of ease and puts the game beyond Getafe.
Well, 301 league goals, Rob. That's his 16th league goal of the season. Great goal. Fabulous ball in from Marcelo. That's the quality you get from the left-hand side when he's there. And a wonderful leap. And he does fly through the air with the greatest of ease. He made it look so simple. It's been coming, hasn't it?
Well, he continues his celebration. It looks as though he's going to continue it all the way to the sidelines because this is a rarity. Ronaldo's number is up.
He does well, Sergio Ramos. Doesn't put the cross in. Holds play up. Lays it back. Marcelo, watch this. Great ball in. Oh, bullet header at the near post. Level, just level with the defender behind him.
Well, there hasn't always been a great appreciation of Cristiano Ronaldo, but we'll just be silent for a second. Gareth, the Barras wasn't even assured of a seat on the team coach of the stadium tonight. He was the one that dominated the cup. There's Isco. Gene's in there. Asensio. Now Gareth Bale!
Oh!
I think Gareth Bale has done enough to re-establish himself in the favoured starting 11 tonight. It was in an easy there.
Yeah, he's been class, Rob. This one clips the outside of the post. Falls kindly, takes it first time, just hits the outside of the post, inches away from being his second goal. This is brilliant play though from Marcelo back. He's been out for a few weeks, Rob, but look at this passage of play. And that's the shot, and there's clipping the post. So close.
Well, that was the bravery from Ronaldo. There's still a lot of work to be done to leap ahead of the goalkeeper and Gene.